It's the February show with Leigh from Simcoe Natural Foods. We're in the kitchen today. We're going to play a little bit. What's going on, Leigh?
So I'm really excited to share a beet latte recipe with you. February's Heart Month, and beets are amazing for cardiovascular health.
I don't think I've ever heard of a beet latte. I'm going to tell you I do like beets, but
For
in a latte, come on,
a
this
lot of
makes no sense.
different So I'm adding a lot of chai related spices, so it's gonna be like a creamy sort of sweet latte, and it'll be pink from the beets too. So that's festive.
Well, there's something to for your partner with Valentine's Day just around the corner that's heart
Yeah,
healthy. What a
yeah.
great idea.
Love your heart latte.
You love your heart latte. Yeah. Well, and let's before we get into it, talk about that. Beets are good for your heart?
Yes, so beets are high in certain types of nitrates, healthy nitrates. I know we've all heard of the ones that they use to preserve like sandwich meats and stuff. Those are bad. Those turn into carcinogens and can cause cancer.
Yes.
But a lot of plants contain healthy nitrates, and beets are super high in them. And your body actually converts that nitrates into nitric oxide, which supports cardiovascular health by acting like a vasodilator. So it makes all of your arteries and veins expand, helps keep them supple. And with all that added circulation, you're getting more oxygen to all your tissues, you're getting more nutrients to all your tissues. So it's very good for energy and for just in general protecting your heart by making sure all the blood is flowing well. It acts as an antioxidant too. So again, that protects your arteries too. And beets are also super high in iron, which is also important for oxygen transport throughout your body too. And I do have some of this beautiful orange turmeric in there, which is a great anti-inflammatory as well, and ginger. So it's going to help reduce pain and inflammation if you consume it on a regular basis. And then I did add some cinnamon and cardamom to give it that little chai flavor as well.
How come beets get a bad rap?
Um, I guess they're kind of hard to cook for one thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that is true.
yeah, like, you have to peel them and roast them and they take a long time, longer than a potato to cook.
Yeah.
So they take a little extra work, and sometimes they have a pretty earthy flavor as well, and not everybody likes that. But I find the powders, and we also sell water-soluble crystals that you can throw into anything. They're kind of on the sweet side.
Oh,
So I don't find them to have like that really strong beet flavor. It's more so it adds a sweetness. Yeah.
before we get started, is the beets organic? Like the beet powder, talk to me about that, will you?
Yeah, so we sell organic, I think they're Canadian grown beets, or some of them we're getting from like European countries as well. But everything that we have is organic, our crystals and our organic beetroot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this. I'm excited. So walk me through it so you can help me make my first beet latte.
So I decided to use coconut milk. You can use any kind of milk that you like. I'm heating it up in a saucepan, and I've just got a little whisk here, and I'm going to add all the ingredients and whisk it up. You can pour it into a mug, and if you've got one of these handheld frothers, you can froth it up. Or you have something more fancy, I think, that you could use, like a coffee maker.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I could just use the foamer on the side of my coffee maker. Yeah.
Exactly. So anything like that will do. If you're pressed for time, you can put about half a cup of milk in like your Yeti or your travel mug, all of the ingredients, whisk it up, and then add boiling water and stir and go. And I do that a lot too. But I'm doing it with pure coconut milk today to make it a little more creamy, and like it's a snowy day and we're stuck at home today. So, a little bit more comforting that way.
Do you, for the measurement of ingredients, I don't imagine you use much of everything, do you? Is beets sort of the main
Yes.
take there?
So the first ingredient is gonna be the beets powder. It's very pretty pink powder, and I use 2 heaping teaspoons of the beet powder.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So and it
How
smells.
much milk do you got in there?
I have a cup and a half, cup and a
Okay.
half, whatever kind of milk you like. Then the turmeric, I do a whole teaspoon of turmeric as well. So a lot of people are familiar with turmeric lattes. They come in the store buying turmeric and ginger to make their own anti-inflammatory lattes. So it's easy just to add the beets to it.
I'm excited. This is, such it's got such a healthy base. Like,
Yep. Yep. And then the ginger, I do add a teaspoon of that. Now it will be spicy with that much ginger. So if you don't like that kind of spicy kick, then you can cut it back. But I love ginger for my stomach too, because I have a sensitive stomach. And it just helps soothe. Sometimes in the morning, people don't feel like eating, and ginger can actually help get your appetite going. Not that it makes you want to eat more, but it just gets that whole digestive process moving,
Does it
which is
affect, like, the enzymes? Does it get that part of it going?
it's more like it has a calming effect on the whole
Okay.
intestinal system. So it's just, it's just like, hey, everything's okay. You can relax. It's, because we want to rest and digest. And if we're in a hurry, your stomach just might say no. So the ginger just kind of helps keep everything calm. I've got just a little bit of cardamom here, and that adds that sort of chai flavor.
Okay.
Just like half a teaspoon of cardamom in there. And then a dash of cinnamon. And I like to add a pinch of stevia as well for a little bit of sweetness, but you can use anything you like.
Okay. So maple I'm maybe a maple syrup, I might put a
Yeah.
pinch of that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do like half a teaspoon of maple syrup. There are different types of stevia.
Okay.
Um, this one is like the whole plant source. I don't find that it has an aftertaste myself, but
Okay.
it is that you use a really small amount.
Yeah. Just to t
Okay.
just to
Yeah, like just the tip of the spoon here.
okay.
That's it.
Cool.
No. So then just whisk it all together. It'll be pink. Mm.
Yeah, like you said, it really is pink. Wow.
Yeah, it's very pink. And I do like to, when I'm drinking it because of all the powders, I give it a swirl before I take a sip, just because some of it,
It'll
being up
settle, eh?
can settle. And like we do sell pre-made beet lattes and turmeric lattes as well that have powdered coconut milk in them, and they
Okay.
have coconut sugar, so they're low glycemic. Um, so we sell them pre-mixed, and I find it's the same. Like you're adding about a tablespoon to your milk, and you do have to swirl it before you drink it, or it does settle to the
It's interesting. I never heard of these. It's kinda cool that you do that, and it's I'm looking at it because I do like my coffee, but this is such a nice be something so different, right? Just to change it.
It's a total pick me up as well. Like it's energy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I usually drink it in the morning if I'm having it, and sometimes if I'm not planning on having breakfast, I'll add my collagen powder to it and some MCT oil, and that can sustain you for a little longer as well. Like I know a lot of people are fasting through breakfast or trying to get to 16 hours or something. That's a one way to do it. For
Yeah.
women is, women kind of need something in the morning to keep the hormones balanced. So yeah, that's it.
And it's not something I mean, I don't think I would drink 3 or 4 of these a day, but it's something
Yeah.
that might a couple a day are definitely gonna be, health beneficial, right, in the long run?
Yeah, definitely. Um, again, the turmeric is anti-inflammatory, the ginger is anti-inflammatory, the cinnamon helps control blood sugar balance. If you add some MCT oil, that's going to help control your blood sugar too. And the beets are also like really nutrient dense. So they're high in iron, they're high in magnesium, they're high in folate, natural source of folate. So all those nutrients also help give you energy because they're helping us, transport oxygen around our bodies. And yeah, I can't really say anything better about beets. I like them.
Too, it's kind of it's
Yeah.
that was the irony when we started talking today where I said beets, and I said, "I love beets. They're
Yeah,
good." And this is such a different recipe that I didn't see coming out of it. But I mean, the nice part is at the end of the show, folks, you can get the recipe and give it a try yourself and see if you like it, right? See what they do. And I like like you said, you use stevia, I would use maple syrup. There's lots of alternatives you can use if you want to have a little more sweetness to it, but you
definitely.
necessarily don't have to.
Yeah. So
And then you just foam it up a bit and
quick,
you're good to go.
warm it up. exactly. You can use oat milk, that foams up really well.
Yeah,
Coconut,
it
because
does
that's
that.
traditionally what they use for, like, turmeric lattes, and so it's just gonna make it taste more like a chai drink, but yeah.
And like we said earlier, what a great thing to do for Valentine's Day for your partner. Make a
Yeah.
nice pink latte for breakfast and enjoy
Yeah.
it like a couple.
Yeah, exactly. You care about their heart too.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a latte. I just have my hot water. So cheers.
Cheers.
Good water. Uh,
Oh,
you can now, my last question, I can pick all this up at Simcoe Natural Foods on the Queensway, correct?
that's right, we carry all of these spices in our bulk section, so you can buy just enough to try it. You
And
can buy
you
whatever
said,
you want.
and there's pre-made packages you can get as
And
well?
made packaged lattes as well. Beet
Okay.
turmeric lattes, yeah.
Well, Lee,
Yeah,
you did it again. You surprised me. I didn't see this one coming. Very enjoyable. Something I want to try. You'll have
yeah,
to ask me next month if I did this for my wife on Valentine's Day because now you've given me inspiration and I should do this, shouldn't I? I definitely should.
you should do it.
All
Yeah.
right. Talk to you next month.
Thank you.